Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose report. I'm still here in this same spot. I may change camera angles one of these days. But, how about that camera angle yesterday? About the Mickie James footage, I hope you caught that. And if you didn't, guess what, it's still there. Hey, by the way, Mickie James will be undergoing some surgery procedures tomorrow in an attempt to clear out a bad staph infection. And after seeing that, I thought she'd have a strep throat or something. But anyway, the location of the staph infection has not been revealed at press time, but it's bad enough that the doctors advised Mickie to undergo surgery immediately, and she will be doing that today with another potential procedure to follow. That'll sound good. In other Mickie James news, her country music CD is set to be released. Alright, yesterday I mentioned on the report about, no, I think it was 2 days ago, about the Hart family DVD coming out. The first match on there had a bunch of the Hart people taking on Davey Boy Smith, I believe it was, and the Kiwis. But I couldn't figure out who the Kiwis were, and a buddy of mine, Rip Rogers, said that the Kiwis were, whatever you want to call it, the Bushwhackers. Don't remember that. He's full of it. Knowledge. Anyway, RVD said, I would say there's a high probability that's gonna happen. Talking about going over to TNA, he said the official word is that it's still a rumor because nothing's been officially signed and finalized. Said it's been well publicized news that I've been talking to both WWE and TNA, but talks with TNA has sounded pretty good lately. Traci Brooks, by the way, told you yesterday she was let go. She says, I love the time in TNA and will look back on my 7 years with them with fondness. TNA is a family, and unfortunately, the nature of the beast with family members, they come and go. I will still be wrestling and doing some conventions just like I have been doing this whole time. Thank you to the ring crew, cameraman, production, creative, and of course the talent who I have shared many good times with. And my only sadness is not being able to say goodbye to the people in person. She didn't say goodbye to me either. She also thanked everybody for supporting her over the years, and she's looking forward to the next chapter in her life. Well, I still got a glimmer of hope then. Alright, in 2010 edition of the Royal Rumble pay-per-view was released on Blu-ray earlier this week, as Best Buy got an exclusive on it. The DVD features a second disc, by the way, with the go-home episodes from both Raw and SmackDown prior to the pay-per-view. Blu-ray will be released all the other outlets May 4th. Remember Matt Osborne? He used to play the original Doink the Clown, which I hate to say I remember Doink more than I do Matt. But anyway, he did a recent interview with Who's Slammin' Who, and said that he recently completed a stint in rehab, and that was paid for WWE, which they do offer that to any of the wrestlers. I'm not sure whether there's a time limit on it or not, but I mean, XPac, six-pack, whatever he is, he's been in and out of there, I don't know how. Hell, he just signs in there and signs out and he's gone. WWE's Raw brand will be returning to the Carolinas, if you live in that area, with live events on June 4th in Asheville, North Carolina, and June 5th in Greenville, North Carolina, and June 6th in Columbia, South Carolina. Tickets go on sale in April. WWE Senior Vice President Team. Yes, that don't sound right. WWE Senior Management Team, there you go, received a major stock grant this week. It's interesting to note that Michael Solomon, who was the largest shareholder besides Vince McMahon, sold 1.2 million shares on March 1st for around $22.5 million. Now he has 64 shares left. I just guess he can't give up wrestling. For the company anyway. That ain't a good, that's not really a good sign. Unless Vince wanted the shares for himself. John Laurinaitis, though, Executive Vice President of Talent Relations, received 35,500 shares worth $618. Rather, there's a comma in there. $618,000. The COO of WWE, Donna Goldsmith, she received 43,600 shares for $760,000. Executive Vice President of television production, remember Kevin Dunn? Yeah, he's still there. Received 85,200 shares for $1,483,000. Aren't we just passing out money left and right? Am I pissed? All right, Senior Advisor of Business Strategy, Basil DeVito Senior received 28,400 shares for about $500,000. CFO George Barrios received about 50,000 shares for $865,000. Andrew Whitaker, International, well, they just go right on down the line. International Executive Vice President, he received 21,300 shares for $170,000. And Brian Kowalski, Executive Vice President of Digital Media, received 35,000 shares for $618,000. I got nothing. Contrary to speculation, though, WWE will be ending the Raw guest host angle after Steve Austin hosts on March 15th. WWE.com, though, announced that MLB great WWE Hall of Famer D. Rose will be... Pete Rose will be the guest host on March 22nd. Could we have Kane come out again and greet him? Criss Angel reminded his fans on Facebook this afternoon that he's going to be hosting Raw's Monday on March 8th. He was flying around in here, head-to-head with TNA Impact. So he's trying to get his fans, 2 or 3 or 4, to come over to... Ted DiBiase Jr. and Sr. will be headed to the UK this week to promote WrestleMania 26 and WWE Hall of Fame also. The two will appear on Sky Sports News this Thursday, 6 p.m. if you're over there. There's an incident at the Sunday's SmackDown Live in Abilene, Texas, where Chris Jericho was cutting a promo and a fan threw a beer at him. Edge told the fans not to throw cans into the ring, and he said he and Morrison would take care of Jericho as they teamed up to defeat Jericho and CM Punk. Trish Stratus is the new celebrity spokesperson for Sports Interaction. Not sure what that is. One of the top betting sites in North America. All of WWE superstars from NXT are on the road again this week with the main roster. WWE sent out the annual company letter this past week offering rehab to any of their former talents. Beautiful. Okay, got about 2 minutes left. Let me look and see where I left off here. Okay, the Millennium Wrestling Federation out of Massachusetts is advertising, I don't know if I mentioned this the other day, a retirement match for the Iron Sheik. Keep the microphone away from him. Whew, kids might be around. On the 24th, Sheik's going to be teaming up with Jay Lethal to take on Dylan Cage next night, April 25th. The same place is going to be holding the Iron Sheik Appreciation Day, where fans are going to be involved in a new Sheik Shoot interview. And same promotion honored John Cena Jr., or rather Senior. Anyway, WWE released their full pay-per-view calendar for the rest of 2010 to media partners, which this past weekend. Most notable change, though, we noticed is there was a pay-per-view called Wild Card, which is I think was changed from WWE Over the Limit. I don't know what they're doing with the titles on these. And Survivor Series is still being advertised for November, but is expected that name will be changed, but not confirmed. We don't know, so I don't even know why I told you. Hey, thanks for clicking. If I find any more stuff, I'll try and sneak it on there to you. But I got in trouble on YouTube's because there was a little nip shown on the other channel I had, and they cut it off. But I'm wearing a better shirt now. I gotta go.